So thank you everyone for joining. I know these are such unusual times, and just looking at the people that I happen to know that are here, I know you all are doing really great work, and I'm very conscientious about your own health and well-being of others. And for that very reason, I think is why everyone is looking at vaccines in a different way. And I will speak for myself. I don't usually get vaccines. In fact, I never get vaccines. Even when I was a school teacher, I didn't get the flu shot. I don't get the pneumonia shot, but this feels different. This feels different because each one of us is just one little tiny piece of a much bigger picture. And I don't think in our lifetimes we have ever seen anything like this, nor will we probably ever see it again in the future. So this was a time that I put my personal preferences aside and said, I think I need to be a part of the greater good. And I think I need to commit to stepping outside my comfort zone. Now, that said, nothing I say should take the place of common sense. Nothing I say should override anything that you know to be right for you or your trusted healthcare professionals or medical professionals suggest is right for you. Okay, I really want to be clear on that. And if you are one of those people who has been told it is not a good idea for you to get the vaccine, that's okay. You can still benefit from the energy of the vaccine without actually having to take the injection itself. The reason I say that is everything is made of energy. And when I decided to offer this and put it together, I combined my knowledge and training in shamanism, hypnotherapy, energy healing. It's all the same. We just have different vocabulary and different techniques for all of these different modalities. Everything is made of energy, including ourselves. So if you offer something energetically in the form of a gift, and if you receive it in the form of a gift, you should be in perfect alignment with it. Something happens, though, that creates a shift. Fear. Apprehension is another word for fear, because if we just boil things down to fear and love, those are the two main emotions and basic human experiences. If it's not love, it's fear in some form. We started hearing about the vaccine. Oh, it happened too fast. They didn't test it. Oh, it can't be right. Well, why does it have to be refrigerated like that? And what it did was it gave us opportunities to either trust or doubt. And I think all of us, being human, probably had doubts and then shifted from trust to doubt. Well, in my years as a hypnotherapist, I have learned without any doubt, and all of you that are in these kinds of fields know the same thing. Whatever we feed energetically is what we will manifest. Your subconscious mind, that part of you deep within you, that really does run the show. Okay, the conscious mind thinks it does because it's a little bit more obvious and maybe a little bit more noticeable and a little more persistent and louder. But the subconscious mind really runs the show. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what you want, or what you desire, and what you fear. It's that simple. If you put your thoughts or your awareness on something, you are literally feeding it. So if you think about side effects that you've heard about, and you feed that, oh, that's so scary. Oh, that could happen to me. Oh, that's probably going to happen to me. Oh, I should be concerned about that. Oh, they didn't spend enough time testing it. It can't be good. What you're doing is you're feeding that. And the reason your subconscious mind will manifest that, it's not because it wants you to suffer. It's because it assumes that if you are putting your awareness and your energy on something, it must have great value and meaning to you. Okay, it must have great value and meaning to you if you are putting your awareness on it. It is just as easy, in fact, it's actually easier to feed the positive outcome, the outcome that's for the highest and greatest good that you desire. Your subconscious mind will do either. So why not ask it to create the outcome that you want? Easy to throw some words around and say, oh yeah, create what you desire. We're all human and little doubts might pop up. When a little doubt comes up, don't fight it, because that's feeding it. Acknowledge it. Say, oh, thank you for coming to my awareness and reminding me I have free will. I am choosing love, light, success, whatever it is that you wish. So acknowledge that little nagging, doubtful thought, but then choose what you really desire. And yes, there are unknowns, but unknowns are kind of exciting because that means we have unlimited possibility. I am getting the vaccine. I am not anti-vaccine, but for me, I've never wanted to get vaccines, so I haven't. And by the way, when I sent out this notice, I received some notices from people saying, well, you have to watch this, and sending me videos of all the horrors of vaccines and all that fear-based. And fine, believe what you want to. We have free will and we're choosing to believe something different. We wish everyone well. We wish everyone to have the outcome they desire, whatever their choices are. Okay, and that's why I said that even if you're not going to get the vaccine physically, you can still benefit from the medicine of it. So let's back up a little bit. I talked about unconditional love. Not, well, I'm going to love this person because they're helping me out. I'm going to love the developers or manufacturers of that vaccine. No, we're going to love without condition. Okay, that's what unconditional love is. And if we think about everyone that made vaccines available to us, there are the people who developed it. There are the people who actually manufactured it, the people who made the glass bottles, the people who made the labels, the people who did quality control, the custodial staff that kept the plant or the laboratories clean, the truck drivers that transported it, the cashiers or bookkeepers that had to take care of paying for it. You see what I'm getting at? Everyone that had anything to do with this. The people that help you park your car when you go for your vaccine, the people that administer it, the people that you talk to on the phone to set up an appointment. All of these people are being of service, selfless service to others. And sometimes we go right to like, oh, we're going to thank the doctors or the nurses. There's so many more people that brought it to you as a gift. And remembering that and being reminded of that is really critical in this approach. The God essence, or the goddess energy, or the white light, or the universal force, or the all that is, whatever you believe or call, or however you refer to this amazing energy that connects all things. That is what we are trying to reestablish in a healthy way. And there's an expression in shamanism: when one suffers, all suffer. When one celebrates, all celebrate. So what we're doing tonight is we're celebrating this gift being offered to us. And we know not everyone will either choose to get the vaccine or be able to get the vaccine. We can, and yes, thoughts are that powerful. We can, with our intentions, spread the healing and the protection everywhere. And I always say to all beings in all places for all time. So what I want you to do is I want you to think of the color pink. The reason for that is we know about the chakras and we know about the colors. Pink is the color of unconditional love. It's not a chakra color. It's the color of unconditional love. And just like there is a plant medicine for every purpose, there is a mineral medicine for every purpose. And rose quartz is the mineral or the stone whose gift is unconditional love. So what I want you to do is I want you to invite rose quartz. It might even look more pink without the light. Rose quartz through the computer, through the intention, into your room. If you're able to, right into your heart. So close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in. And imagine the gift that I'm sharing with you of rose quartz coming right into your heart. And imagine that every time you inhale, you are spreading that beautiful pink light forward and backwards, upwards, down, front, back. Every time you exhale, you are releasing with your gratitude whatever you don't need anymore. Maybe a doubt, maybe a concern, maybe frustration, maybe impatience. Breathe it out. Breathe in pink light. And soon you will see the pink light filling up the space of your body. And in your mind, you only need to set the intention is that this unconditional love is filling all the molecules and the cells and the spaces between. And those spaces between are the places that fear and doubt or illness, all those things that we probably wouldn't choose if we knew we had these options, that's where they reside. So breathing in light and love, breathing out whatever doesn't serve or honor you, until you get to the point that you don't even need to consciously instruct yourself to breathe in love and light and breathe out doubt or fear or apprehension. It just happens automatically. So I want you to imagine once you are filled, and you will be filled by you declaring silently that you are filled, by you affirming, avowing, intending. You are filled with love and light. Every molecule, every cell, every space of your being. And when you hear the sound, a tone, imagine that pink light getting more intense, getting stronger, getting more powerful when you hear this sound. And again, and again. And now know that you are so filled with unconditional love, with light, with the all that is, that your physical body can no longer contain it. And every time you hear the tone or the vibration Know that the intentions are traveling to you on sound waves. And the next tone you hear, that beautiful pink light, that beautiful love, will then fill up the room that you are in. And it gets stronger and more powerful. And it now, on the next tone, will fill the building that you're in. This unconditional love ripples out at each tone. And at the next tone, it fills the neighborhood. And at the next tone, it ripples out to fill the state in which you live. And now the country. And now the continent. And all the continents. And all the waters in between. Deep into the center of the earth. And above the earth as far as you can imagine. And ask your love and gratitude to all those that I mentioned a little while ago who had anything to do with creating the vaccine, creating the containers, driving it, creating the refrigeration system, creating the labels, taking care of the bookkeeping, the ordering, the people that help you park your car, the custodial staff that cleans the buildings. And all other beings using and offering their selfless service to us and to all. And now I'd like you to see and know and to believe that this beautiful gift, its name right now is called the vaccine, but it is a gift of love, of unconditional love, is being offered to you. You could imagine it in the shape of a pink heart or a pink star or a pink sphere or a magic wand of pink or a lightning bolt of pink. So imagine right now when you hear this tone, and every time you hear that tone, that you are being offered the gift of this beautiful vaccine, this beautiful medicine, this beautiful blessing. And because you receive this gift without hesitation, without exception, whether it is or will be presented to you or has already been presented to you physically or energetically, you receive only the highest and greatest gifts and blessings it is capable of. Only the highest and greatest gifts it has to offer. When it was developed with the intention of an ideal or optimal outcome. Through your unconditional love, you embrace that ideal, that optimal health benefit, that outcome that is right and perfect for you. In its purest, most powerful, most effective form. And in your own silent way, express your gratitude once again for the energy of the medicine that we are calling the vaccine. Express your gratitude, your willingness, your desire to receive the highest and greatest gifts and blessings it has to offer. And as you receive this gift, share it with others, share it with the rest of the world that may not be able or may not be offered this medicine, this vaccine, this energy. And on these next tones, allow your unconditional love to ripple out in blessings of health, healing, and protection for all beings in all places for all time. When you hear the tone, you might see it burst out from you. You might see it ripple out. You might see it come out in waves. However it looks or seems or feels to you is your truth. You may even see the web of life. You may even see your place in the web of life that connects all things, and the gifts and blessings of this medicine spreading out throughout the web, touching all who need or desire it. And now, in your own way, ask and state that your body receives the highest, greatest gifts and blessings for your good and for the good of all, honoring the body. And in your own way, ask that your mind receive the highest and greatest gifts and blessings for your good, the greater good of all, to the mind. And now state, ask, receive, and intend that your spirit will receive the highest and greatest blessings of the oneness and the wholeness of this medicine, and that you offer it as a gift for the greatest good of all, through the spirit. And now allowing the body, mind, and spirit to unite, to be in whatever way is right and perfect for you, without intending any emphasis on one or the other, with an open heart, being deeply receptive and deeply grateful. Know that you have aligned, connected, and honored the medicine and the energy of the vaccine on every level, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and especially energetically. Should you choose to receive the vaccine, you will benefit from it in whatever way is right and perfect for you. Should you choose not to or are unable to, you will still be able to benefit from the gift of the energetic medicine. If you already have received one or more of the injections or the vaccine doses, it is now awakening in you and being restored to its perfect or optimal form and outcome.